listening to the AfterBuzz TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Gene.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AfterBuzz TV's Faking It After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's Faking It After Show.
Woo! Faking it.
Really?
Faking it. Hello?
Oh, it's coming in.
It's playing.
It's coming in.
You just gotta wait for it.
Enjoy it. Does this make you feel weird?
Not yet.
Can you all figure out who this is?
This is you?
Yeah.
That's me.
Did I know?
Usually when we start talking about it, I just want to enjoy it first.
Yeah, just enjoy it, listeners.
It's a mashup, so you'll hear two songs. Just had to get two in there.
You're good at
I hear a little
So
just.
kiss me hard before you go.
Hey,
Summertime sadness.
Only at AfterBuzz, y'all.
this is an exclusive.
Exclusive.
Yeah, we love that.
We're gonna sell
All
that.
right, what's up, everyone? Welcome back. It's Tuesday, so you know what that means. It's episode 6 of Faking It.
Back at that.
3 to Tango.
It's only 2 more, guys. Not to bring it down.
Oh
but
wow, way to be
Heavy
a buzzkill,
already.
an after buzzkill. See what I
Sorry.
did there?
What
All
happened?
right.
Clever.
What happened?
What's up, everyone? I'm Sterling Cates, and we have a very special guest here, Michael Willett.
Yes.
Shane Harvey.
So happy to be here.
Now, how do you pronounce it?
Willett.
Willett. Willett.
Like will it into existence.
Because there's a video that if we don't know, right?
Yeah, in case you were
Right.
wondering, someone made a video on how to pronounce my full name.
Yeah, so check that out in case you're a
Michael
little
J.
confused.
Willett.
Yeah.
And again,
I like that
And again, we have Roya at the big kids table.
Yay!
Not behind the
Guys.
keys.
Again, and they loved it, so we brought her back. So
Hopefully.
she's sitting next to me. Oh.
And then Mr. Cortez G. West.
Yes, that's me. Hey, how you doing? Hey. What's going on, everyone? So let's get right to it.
All right.
But actually,
Let's
but
do
actually,
it.
I just thought about something because that was your song we just played as an intro. So you are a singer first.
I guess so. I started performing by singing first. I sort of would hear some songs on the radio or in movies and stuff, and just would sing along. And
So did you say that on your Twitter? Is that the intro line of your Twitter?
yes, a musician, artist, or what is it? Musician, actor, whatever.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
help me if I'm pronouncing this incorrectly.
Diapason.
Okay, what is that?
That is an album that I finished writing last year,
Okay.
and we're looking to release it this year, hopefully.
Oh,
Oh.
exciting.
Yes, and it's just songs I've been working on for.
So are they all original
Yes,
songs?
seriously.
And
Mostly,
then do you
yeah,
also
yeah.
do covers like we just heard?
I mostly just do covers on YouTube. My album is all of my original music, and
Awesome.
songs I've co-written with other writers and
Nice.
stuff.
But what is the meaning? Why was it titled The Episode?
Diapason is it's like an organ,
Mm-hmm.
but it means a large, melodious sound, and that's sort of what I would kind of describe the album is like. It's big and it's loud and it's full
Okay.
of color, and yeah.
Nice.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so to get started, before we talk about the episode,
Well, before we
What
get
do you
into
have,
that
Roya?
one,
Okay,
I have
we have
because you talked
lots of
about
black
singing.
things lined up
I know
here.
you probably heard this so many times.
So
but
many activities.
Little Debbie.
so much room for activities
So-
here.
He wipes his forehead.
We got this. Here
Brown
for
paper
it.
bag.
So I have a little hole in the back, so it makes it
Roya
a
is
little
always
easier.
just bringing the goodies to
I-
the show.
Sorry about
She's
the
always
noise.
got to one-up us, Cortez. What's up with
It's
that?
a team effort, guys. Okay, so to salute your first singing gig and acting gig, it's
Yeah.
not exactly what you ate.
Oh
But
my
it is a little
gosh! Thank you. Should I
See?
eat
From the
now?
commercial.
Yes.
Because he lit up when
Exactly.
you said muffin, talking about the muffins before we came in. So he
Oh
lit
my
up.
god! I love any dessert, really.
I mean, crack
Any
into it right now.
I'm
Redo
willing
that
to.
song?
I hope you don't mind.
And then
Yeah.
Want some?
Oh no, I'm good. Thanks.
I'll just sit it there.
Okay.
So
yeah,
those
just
of you who
in
are
case I get
listening, we have a
little
bunch of
hungry.
goodies.
Get the munchies
Goodies.
during this.
yes,
For Shane, I think these are a few of Shane's, Michael's favorites.
oh, and
He
the rest
didn't
is just
even
mine.
notice. I don't think.
I didn't. I I'm so used to it at this point.
And then you have a birthday coming up in a while, but here's some birthday M&Ms. And just in case you don't like it, I brought you some animal cookies because who doesn't like,
animal
I
cookies?
love
I
all
went
of
safe.
these things.
Yeah,
I didn't know I
you're
was gonna
welcome.
get like a swag bag.
Yeah,
It's so sweet.
A doggy bag, actually.
That's what we
I
do
love
here.
it.
It's got a doggy
And
bag.
light blue is like one of my favorite colors.
I
Favorite
love.
color.
And then that's all there's in the drug bag.
You're the
And now she's
best.
putting some more stuff in there.
I love me some Roya.
All right, well, let's get into it, people.
Yeah, let's go.
We've got
Share the well.
We've got some lightning round questions because you have a lot of fans on Twitter.
Okay.
They have been blowing us up.
Yeah,
in
can
a
you
good
send
way. We love
some
you
this?
guys.
Can you send some this way?
Yeah, I can send you some love.
Okay, so before we get into some of their fan questions, but just so they can get to know you better, what is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is The Labyrinth with David Bowie.
Okay.
I haven't seen it. Tell me about it.
What? Oh my god. Okay, so it's like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a glam rock Muppets. It's
Okay.
like
Oh.
David Bowie plays the Goblin King,
Okay.
and Jennifer Connelly is younger, and she like gets trapped in this labyrinth and trying to save her little brother. And there's like puppets and goblins and music.
Well,
You
we can
gotta
tell
see
that's
it.
right. Well, I'm going to see it now because I can tell he's very passionate about it. He's like,
Yeah, it's sort of my passion.
So then what would be your favorite musical?
My favorite musical, like on Broadway.
Sure.
Currently, well, it's not playing right now, but Little Shop of Horrors I really like.
That is a good one.
Yeah, I love
that
that.
was I grew up
Again, more puppets.
watching
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
You like puppets.
I do.
We
I
got
guess
that.
I do.
That's funny.
Wow.
So what is your favorite song to sing in the car?
In the car.
Like what is
Kylie Minogue.
And that's in
Nice.
your CD player right now?
Yeah, that's my guilty pleasure right now. Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of Kylie.
Cortez, I feel like you should ask this last
Number
one.
4. That one. That last one. That's all you, man.
That's all you. That's your name written
That was
all
my
over it.
inspiration. Was you? I was writing like Cortez.
Very nervous.
What is something that we don't know about you that we cannot Google
Or
or Squircle? Speaking of Squircle, we'll talk about that.
Well, you did just kind of hear something. I'm secretly a closet puppet freak. I secretly like grew up wanting to do that.
Be like a puppeteer.
Yeah, I wanted to stick my hand up a puppet's butt and do
Okay.
that for a living.
and make it do what you
Rated
wanted
R,
to do.
people. Rated
You
R.
heard it.
No, but my
Rated
sister
PG,
was-
I'm sorry.
No, my sister deterred me from doing that. She was like, "You should just become a
You could
proctologist."
be like- There's other ways around this. Or you
Anyway,
could just become an
yeah,
actor.
I guess so. Anyway, like an entertainment industry. But
Yeah.
yeah, you can't Google that.
Can't Google that.
So you're
Good to
welcome.
know.
So, all right. Well, I feel like we got to know some
Yes.
things about you. You know.
Puppeting.
Very
Yeah.
private stuff.
So yeah. So this episode was a really big episode for Shane.
Threesome.
And Michael. Well, not the threesome part, but your
yeah, I was not
dancing.
involved in the threesome.
Darn.
I did a different kind of threesome.
Well, you didn't even help give the advice every time they tried to call you. Where were you?
I
What were
was
you doing?
busy
He was
learning
rehearsing.
dance moves.
Right, he
yeah.
was rehearsing.
Doing the paso doble.
So was that one of your favorite scenes to film? Was doing dancing?
Absolutely. For this episode's in particular, we got to work with some people from Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, wow.
So that was cool. And it was kind of intimidating because I've done different kinds of dance, but never paso doble, never ballroom. I've done swing kind of.
So was it difficult to learn, or?
Yeah, it was really difficult. It was like, it's all about like the posture and,
Yes.
and the presence.
Sucking your butt.
Yeah, all the different things. So that was a lot of fun, and I've never done anything like that before, so
Yeah.
that was cool.
So you've worked with some of the choreographers
Yeah.
from Dance with the Star who?
No,
whom?
no one you
Sorry.
would probably like. I actually don't remember. We had a couple of different choreographers come in. but
Was it Val?
No, it was not.
I worked
Sorry
with
to
Val before,
disappoint.
that's why. Val is cool. I love Val. All right. Sorry.
So should we talk about the threesome a little bit? I feel like that
Should
was.
we just go right
Right
into
into
it?
it.
We
yeah.
might as well
Let's
get
just
into
do
the
it.
meat
Yeah.
of this topic. So everyone's really nervous, and Shane says, "You think that Karma's into Amy because why else would she request a threesome?"
Right. That seems to make sense to him. Also,
Makes sense to me.
He's I think he likes the fantasy of them kind of falling in love
Yeah.
and living happy.
Are
He
you
says
team
it.
Carmi?
I'm actually not, only because at this point in the storyline I'm not, because I just feel like Karma's a little selfish, and I really like Amy, and so I want.
I feel the same
I'm
way.
I'm just kind of like, whatever Amy, however she can be happy, then I'm happy, I guess.
What did you guys think about the threesome and that being
the
brought
overall
up?
or the whole
well, that
setup?
just being brought up about Karma bringing that up and kind of throwing Amy into it, and
well,
the fact that Liam
Here's something
wants to do it.
that I really loved and how it was shot and directed was that every time you guys talked about a threesome, you were looking directly into the camera You did not say we're gonna have a threesome and make eye contact.
Yeah.
It was into the camera. You looked into the audience and you were talking to us saying threesome, and then you would look over and start talking about details.
Yeah.
And it would happen in both scenes when Amy and Karma are talking,
they're in the-
and then when you and Amy.
So you were actually looking at the camera?
Yeah, that's
Oh, wow.
interesting.
It's
I
dead in
didn't
your
think
face.
about that. No, that is true. We did do that.
And I think even when Liam was talking about with the guys, he was looking straight.
Yeah, when he was on the phone, even then when he made the voicemail.
So I just really like that. And
That's a good observation.
yeah, I have a few other observations I made through this episode.
Wow.
Okay.
So Amy,
I'll mention them when they come up. A little smiley face.
so Amy says no to Karma about the threesome.
No, she says yes.
No.
She says she'll
In
do
the
it.
beginning.
In the beginning,
She says
she's
no.
a little hesitant. She doesn't
Well,
like
she's
commit,
hesitant,
but
she's like, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so Shane persuades her to go ahead and do it. Now you said something that was really funny to me. You said whole grain or sourdough. Okay, whole grain. So grain meaning
I did not write this show. I am not
You didn't have to.
responsible.
which was funny because that was going to be my question. Like, how much do you actually ad lib?
Oh, actually, well, this first season we didn't do a lot of ad-libbing. I kind of like to ad-lib, but I didn't.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Well, everything you said seems really natural.
It really did. It
Yeah.
really did. So that means you're a good actor.
Thank you. They also encouraged me to just, be myself mostly, and then just with saying these words and stuff. So
Yeah.
so how much are you like Shane? Or is Shane like you? Or however.
it's taken me a long. The way I say it is like it's taken me a long time to become Shane because like when I was in high school, I was nothing like this. I was not cool by standard, definition of cool. I thought I was cool, but yeah, exactly. Well, and anyway, I was kind of in my own world, and no, Shane is very much more confident than I ever was in high school, and he seems much more mature.
Right.
Then-
It's definitely interesting seeing you in person, and then last week seeing Bailey in person, and how she is the exact opposite of her
Yes.
Yeah.
She said
character.
that. Yeah.
She
Yeah,
was so sweet.
she's super
Yeah.
sweet.
You're super sweet too.
Oh, thank you.
You all right. I mean, geez.
So
Just kidding.
That's what you did.
Y'all got quiet. Jeez.
I was trying to come up with like a dessert joke, but I couldn't come up with something fast enough. Sorry.
the whole episode is basically going back and forth between the threesome plot and then the plot with Shane
yeah.
and Lauren and
Pablo.
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 I kept wanting to call him
Pabs.
PD
As Shane would call
Pablo.
him.
Yeah, or Lolo. Yeah, there's lots of
Lolo, right.
Pabs, Lolo.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you were gonna say Polo Loco or something.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Polo Loco. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's Shane's first little bit of action that we've gotten to see, so that's
Yeah.
been fun.
Doesn't have a sibling that they're in love with.
Ew.
It's cute. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
Previous episode,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
You thought I meant in a weird.
Yeah, no more
That was
flowers
really
in the attic. Yeah.
So Amy then decides to agree to have the threesome.
I loved her delivery of it. Yeah, I'll do. Or she said, "I'll do it," or "Do you?" or something. There was a line that she says that made it sound more.
Yeah,
she wanted to do
to
it
do it
with
with
a
Amy.
Karma.
With Karma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of, I'm never gonna have their names
Instead
straight.
of like,
yeah.
let's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep
partake.
saying it, just whatever flows.
I just like saying Carmi because
Carmi, yeah.
I think you
easier.
started that. You
Convenient.
started something.
No, I think I saw it on Twitter.
Yeah. She.
There's a Twitter account that's
Go on.
like Carmi forever. or
Don't piss
something,
off the
and I was
Karmi army.
The Carmi army. That's
They are after
true.
us.
It's true. They will. Don't get
And
you.
so Karma and Amy approach Liam and they're like, okay, we're gonna do it. And he's like, wait, what? You
Yeah.
are? And my favorite line was, "We're lesbians. Our word is our bond."
Yeah.
I was like,
It's very important to
All
our
right.
Right.
people.
Yeah, apparently so.
And I love how Liam kind of attacked them in a sense where he says, "Well, girls just kind of say they'll do a threesome.
And then
They
they
just
don't.
throw it around there and they just do it. They don't
Yeah.
do it. Yeah."
And then he's like, "I'm all about openness and sexual exploration." Never talked about that kind of stuff in high school. That's for sure.
So they're meeting Saturday to have this threesome.
Yeah, they're coordinating
Yeah.
schedules. For
can't do it Friday or can't do it Thursday because she's got a chem test. So and then Friday they gotta judge some kind of talent thing and Saturdays
Obviously.
they'll
So
make it work Saturday.
kind of open.
Saturday's a good day for a threesome. Just saying. That came out really inappropriate.
I'm gonna say Thursday.
Thank you.
I was gonna say Thursday. but Okay.
Okay, well.
So we know what you're
now
doing
I
on
know that
Thursdays
about-
and we know what I'm doing on Saturdays.
But it's true. There is no decorum for a three-way, I suppose. How do you go about scheduling that?
Well,
It should
can't
happen
say
when it's
that
supposed to happen.
Exactly. Well,
Can't say that we
How
have.
about you, as Shane?
no, I have
That
not.
wasn't the first time you fiddled. On
Oh
a
yeah, he
room.
did say. Oh,
Yeah.
he might have. Yeah, it does say like he has had some exploration.
See, now my question is about
A drama
Shane.
camp. Yeah.
Is he all talk or is he legit?
Yeah, because we never see you. You
Yeah.
talk about how you like treat guys, you're not really a dater. But we never really see you in that regard. So
Yeah.
are you all talk?
I mean, at this point, you don't really know. I mean, hopefully next season
Do you
you'll get
know?
to see some more. Playing Shane, I always had my ideas. I think he did. I think he definitely has.
Do they ever ask you ideas?
Oh yeah.
Really?
We actually have, each of us have like a session with the writers where we just talk,
Dope.
and they like to hear how we speak and, you know, what kind of things we've been through, and they kind of pull from that. And so yeah, it's been interesting. And no, I've never had a three-way.
Well, let's go back
Good
to
to
you.
know.
AfterBuzz exclusive.
You heard it
Right. You heard it here first. Let's go back to Shane and Lauren. So you actually go into, what class were you going to? You said
Yoga.
I was
Just
going to
practice
yoga.
yoga.
Yeah, yoga
Obviously.
club, and she took over the whole yoga room.
The school.
Practice
Yeah.
her
Yeah.
dance.
What
She's
did
like,
you
the
say?
school's room is mine, new dance studio.
Yeah, because if you guys remember from the one episode with Squircle, she made a deal with the principal, and
Oh, yeah.
so that's
Yeah.
how she has the strings to
Yeah.
pull this
Yeah.
kind of devious stuff. So
So you come in and you end up actually volunteering to do this. What is it? Paso Dablo. Dablo.
Paso Doble.
Doble.
Not a
With
Spanish.
Lauren, I know,
We
right?
might need to look that up. How to pronounce that? I'm gonna get some people.
So you actually
yelling
go
at
in
us.
to do, and you actually volunteer. So you
Yeah.
actually
After
only
seeing
volunteer. I
Pablo.
was gonna say that you
Well,
actually only
because you want,
volunteer.
you want to
Yeah.
impress.
It's
Pablo.
definitely
Petey Pablo.
self-motivated.
Petey Pablo. Yeah.
Pablo kind of looked like he could walk on that leg just fine. I was watching the screen. I'm like,
Speaking of faking it,
Oh.
Yeah,
So Pablo has to end up teaching you the dance. Huh?
yeah, he does, and apparently he says we don't do it very well.
Oh.
So we need some more rehearsal. But I like that Shane is able to just like slip into that, do whatever. Sure, I'll
Exactly.
be a dancer.
Yeah.
I'll,
it's not like I have anything else to do.
yeah, no problem. I can do that. I've never done it, but sure.
The thing is, for me, because I have taken classes.
Yeah.
How was it like you doing the dance during dialogue?
Oh, that
Because it seems so easy.
Yeah, no, we definitely had to practice doing the dialogue with the choreography. It was sort of like a part of the dance, definitely.
Right. So how many hours is that?
It was like several days, at
Oh,
least 2 or
wow.
3 days where we rehearsed for that sequence.
Yeah, because I know like it's difficult. So when I saw you all talking, I was just like, oh wow,
Yeah, well, it depends on how good it looked, because if it looked really
it looked really good.
then we did it just in like a few hours. We learned it right before.
No practice
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
necessary.
Too late.
All
One watch,
natural.
you're good.
All
Too late.
natural.
Yeah.
So do you think for Shane that agreeing to do the dance was more motivation to get in with Pablo, or do you think to piss off Lauren?
Ooh, well,
Or was that
I
just like an
mean,
added
do I have to
bonus?
pick one? I mean, I think it's sort of
Both.
Yeah,
it
it's
kind
a
of was
little of
working
both.
out. on
Yeah,
both-
I could
on
piss
both
her
sides.
off and get
Yeah.
get some loving on the side, You could, and maybe show off and win an award. I mean,
Right.
it could all go his way,
Yeah, and you were so upset that you only got third place.
I know. Well, yeah, it's so true. But I think that's what you find out is that Shane and Lauren are a lot alike. Like,
Right.
Exactly. I wrote that down too. I
Yeah.
was like, that was. But I found that out.
Is there going to be a friendship bonding?
That's what I was
from
gonna say,
this,
yeah.
Or is it?
I
you
don't
gonna
know.
stay
They're kind of
frenemies?
frenemies. Yeah,
Right.
I mean, it's they kind of respect each other's power, but then like they keep each other in their place, and I don't know. You'll see. I think it's going to be kind of a constant butting of heads.
Right, because you're so similar. And
Yeah, but you can't get out of each other's face. you
Yeah,
know?
I loved how she read right through that, and she was like, "You're arrogant."
Yeah,
you're,
she
like,
called him out.
self-centered,"
She
and-
put him on
yeah.
blast. She knows it because that's how she feels.
Right.
Yeah.
So Carmi, I call them Carmi, right? Is it Carmi, right?
yeah.
Carmi. Yeah, they go shopping for this threesome.
Oh, for lingerie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lingerie.
Getting lots of goodies and stuff.
So
and
you
then
think
then Karma pops out in the
Lingerie,
little get up. And Amy, obviously.
she was shocked? She
is
was like,
little-
"Wow,
Yeah.
lingerie." So I guess
This
she's
is
never seen her
serious.
friend in lingerie.
Well, I mean, you don't prance around in lingerie when you're in
Well,
high
I
school.
What do you
don't
think we
think
did
so.
sleepovers?
Can you
Like-
get lingerie in high
Yeah.
school?
Well, I
Where
don't-
do you go to
Yeah.
get lingerie?
Like Victoria's Secret? I
Can you
don't
go to
think
Pat?
it's-
You just go to Victoria's Secret?
Yeah, there's
Can you-
not like a
Oh.
ID check or anything.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
if you go to like
Okay.
adult store, then there's an ID check.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like, does Fredericks of Hollywood have, like, do they ID you at the door?
I
I
haven't
don't
been
know,
there,
yeah.
but I,
You have?
I've
I
been
can
there.
go and let you know.
But-
if
Trying to
they
get it out of
check my
y'all.
ID.
He's trying to get it out of you all.
I'm just curious.
Okay, guys, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get some underage kids. We're gonna have them go into Fredericks of Hollywood, and we're gonna see if they card them. 'Cause I've been there; they don't card me, and I feel a little ashamed if that's the
Really?
case. Yeah.
You want them to guard you?
Well, no. I mean, if there's an option to be carded, you always want to get
Sort of a
carded.
Would the
compliment.
age
Yeah.
be like 17 or 18?
I think 18 would be the
18.
That's what I
Is in
mean.
California, the
That's-
age
Okay.
is considered 17.
to get
Not
into
that
like
I-
an
Well,
adult
that's
store.
what I
It's
mean,
18.
yeah.
So,
Oh, okay. It is.
but that's
That is
like where
good
they
to know.
have
Good information to
chops.
know.
I sound like a creep over here, guys. I know all this information.
I think it's
So
interesting.
anyway,
Well, anyway,
Well, then
you know about the apps, but anyways, yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
well, then Karma tells Amy that there's no one else that she'd rather do this with.
Mm-hmm.
And that is, I think, regarding to the threesome. But Amy's like, really?
But it's
Yeah.
funny. It's kind of funny, which we will say that as well. But Carmen was on the thing of baby, you're not gonna stay the whole time. I just
Hey,
need you to start this
yeah.
off with me.
called it. By the
Oh,
way,
really?
last week I had mentioned they're not going to go through it with it. There's going to be some
Yeah.
kind of plan that Karma and Amy are going to have,
You did.
and then that's what's going to
I
happen.
But
remember.
Amy totally didn't get
was a
that
little
memo.
different, but-
She thought she was going to be in
All
it
the
to
way
win
in,
it.
yeah.
And then
But then
she
Army-
looked so
I'm-
disappointed.
Yeah, she was disappointed. But then Amy comes up and said that we need to rehearse. How do you
Yeah.
rehearse the threesome? Call me.
Call this guy to tell you all
Yeah,
about
so-
it.
I know,
you
right?
just stopped being the creeper and you just started being the creeper.
Hey, that's
So
The
sorry.
torch along.
So sorry. But I did notice how in that scene as they were rehearsing, how Amy was the most, relaxed with the what they call a wife beater on.
Yeah, well, she had the boxers on.
And the
I
boxers
mean, that's
on.
more realistic, right?
skittish.
So and then Karma has on the lingerie.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go back a couple of episodes when Shane was at. Is it Twan? Help me with the name of this cafe. Twan or Twain?
Oh, Twain.
Twain.
Yeah,
Okay.
Twain.
So you remember you took Amy to the
The Twain.
cafe
Yeah.
and you called out the different categories. You had you remember? You have
There's the lipsticks. There's your classic butch. There's the Kristen Stewart groupies. There's I think that what is that 3? I think there's one more. I can't remember.
It was one more. I
There's
can't
one
remember
more.
what it was. The only thing I remember is something about the classic butch.
Yeah, classic butch,
right?
the lips.
So at that moment in that scene, who was Amy?
I don't know. That's what I think is so interesting about Amy is that she does kind of go like sometimes
Back
she's
and
a little
forth,
more butch and like masculine. Like we were joking about her sexy hobo look with her
Yeah.
beanie.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she
definitely
can kind of
sexy
be like
homeless
that, and then
person.
another time she looks super glamorous and gorgeous. So I don't know. At this,
She always looks gorgeous, but
Yeah,
sometimes
God,
it's
yeah,
more
she
of
does.
a butchy gorgeous.
like a downplayed, yeah, a
Yeah.
downplayed.
More of a natural. We'll call
Right.
it natural.
Do you all style yourself? Do you have your own stylist separate? Do you have any input into that?
They want us to feel comfortable, but no, they style us.
Really?
Yeah,
Darn.
yeah.
I was wondering if you all
Darn.
played.
I got some cool clothes though.
Really? Oh, you get to keep the clothes.
Well, oh no, sorry, I got to wear some cool clothes.
Oh, okay.
You're pretty
I
styling.
didn't get to keep any. Yeah, no.
There's a few things I've noticed. You're very styling, and even your hair is like amazing, even in person.
Thank you so
Good
much.
hair. I know that sounds really
Appreciate
weird,
it.
but
Not
I'm just
at
gonna
all.
say it.
Just
That's
some
Say it now.
sweet of you.
You know?
Would you like
down
an animal?
Maybe.
you get a treat for complimenting
Yes.
us.
Yay.
So we noticed as you're taking out these animal cookies, you have on one finger that's painted white.
Yes.
What
Oh,
does that mean?
Well, here.
White,
one.
ivory, what is it?
Well, it's like a light blue. It's kind of fading now. But my sister slammed the door on it when I was really little, so it broke. And then so I've always like painted the one nail, and it's sort of like a shame-based fashion piece.
Oh, gotcha. It's like it's your trademark.
I gotta
Yeah,
write
it
You
is.
should
Right?
have you should have twitched that. I would have
want-
came in with a
Animal cracker.
sure.
Oh,
I'll take.
I'm
We're
fine.
eating animal crackers in the studio,
Just
guys.
make everyone
All
feel
right.
more comfortable.
So
I
back
think.
to the episode
Yeah,
though
let's
too.
get
So
back to that.
I got a rhino. So Liam is nervous about getting the threesome going. So he's getting the supplies. He's gonna go buy some grab some condoms. Let's rap about rapping.
He
That's
grabs
what it was,
about
yeah.
75 just in
Yes.
case. You can never be too
Rap
prepared.
about wrapping it up.
And
Yeah.
Tommy's behind him, listening with his friend, or not his friend, his person that he was fighting with, and he has a tampon up his nose. Tommy.
That was so gross.
This is
As
my.
you do.
As you do.
That reminded me of She's the Man. When she
yeah.
puts she has tampons, and
Yeah.
he goes, "Oh, what do you use this for? You stick it up your nose for nosebleeds, you know?" And
What an
yeah.
underrated movie.
And then, yeah, exactly. And then another thing that reference-wise that reminded me of another movie was "Dude, Where's My Car?" Because when they're talking
When
about,
they're like, bro.
bro, dude,
Same.
like just
Yeah.
that whole conversation reminded me of that movie. So
Absolutely.
that was my little tie-in.
I was a little nervous at first when the jocks overheard the voicemail to Shane because Shane's too busy to answer. He can't be bothered with any
Cannot.
of
Shane
this.
was he was in rehearsal.
But the fact that the jocks overheard the conversation, I was really nervous that was going to just circulate
I kinda
around
did
the
too.
school. I mean, it still might. Who knows?
Yeah, that's true.
Well, we saw the preview. We'll get into predictions, but we saw the preview. It's probably gonna happen.
Yeah, because Lauren is a mess.
So he grabs the condoms, and we are back. Let's just go right into the hotel room.
All right.
Well, Tommy and what was the other guy's name? Wes.
Well, he called him West.
Well, okay.
I don't know if
West,
that's his last name or.
They decide to help Shane prep for the threesome.
Yeah.
Oh, Liam.
As friends, too.
They prep Liam.
I'm sorry, Liam.
Yeah.
What did I say, Shane?
Yeah.
It's because you said.
I mean, you just really want Shane in this in this three-way. I can tell. I don't blame you. It's okay.
I kind of think if Shane was in the threesome, it would have been like disco balls all over the place.
It would have been themed. There would have been party games. You would have left with a bag, a swag bag,
a fashion show in there.
It's my kind of threesome.
You can get tested after. Yeah, it would be like all taken care of.
So
Party
but they
favors.
did set it up pretty well, even though it was a crappy hotel
Minus the
room.
music.
The music was okay.
I like the first song that they played, you know, to get things.
It just depends on your mood.
Yeah.
It just depends on what kind of a threesome, I suppose it is.
To break the ice, is that what he was doing when you turned the wrong music?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Liam looked really handsome for a threesome.
They all looked
Just
really
saying.
attractive.
Amy, you were beautiful.
You have to up your game. Oh yeah, someone here has a little crush on you, Rita.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could maybe get you in on that. Yeah. She is, yeah.
Oh,
I was
God.
like, I'm not Rita. What
all
are you
you.
doing?
We'll see, we'll see.
It's got really awkward fast.
We shall see. We shall see.
Yeah. Roya, not
He's
Rita.
gonna write that down to remind you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in the hotel room,
You up, bud.
so in the hotel room, they're basically having a stare off, and
Yeah.
the stare off threesome is what Amy said, right?
Yeah.
Amy rocks. She said,
Amy-
"Forget it."
Yep. No, I loved how it changed completely between when they were practicing, Amy and Karma, to how Amy was kind of scared and Karma took advantage of or practiced, and then in the hotel room, Amy was the one that was taking charge.
Amy hashed it out through her voicemail with Shane.
Yeah, she said, "I'm gonna
That's
do
what I
it."
said. I was like, I need someone I can just talk to myself with.
Exactly. They don't even need to say anything. They give such good advice.
Right, exactly.
Shane
They're like,
gives
oh
the
my gosh,
best
thank you,
advice.
Shane, for even not
Silently.
being in the scene.
Right.
Exactly.
Silently, he gives the best
she
advice.
makes it her mission to make Karma want her to be there. Mm-hmm. And I think
And then
when she
they-
does that
Kiss. Now that looked like the same kind of
This-
kiss reaction that
from the first,
Yeah.
from the homecoming rally thing.
from Amy, like when she had
Right,
actual
when she said,
feelings,
"Wow,"
and then
yeah.
Karma flipped it, and she had those like, whoa.
Right.
And of course, Liam freaking ruins it.
Well, I thought he left.
Carmy
I thought he
almost
left
happened.
there for a second
Yeah.
because he wasn't in the background anywhere. I
You
think
was
he was
like,
probably like crouching
where's Liam?
to
Yeah.
pop up. But I thought he left or something because he got uncomfortable. But
I don't understand why he got up and kissed Amy first.
It's a
Because
threesome,
That's what the guys
Cortez.
told him to go for the girl that you're
Oh.
not
He
as
said-
interested
he
in.
said- yeah.
first.
So you can end up with
Yeah.
the girl
Yeah.
that you really.
So you can get that out the way first.
That
Yeah.
was number
Okay.
2 of the rules of fairness.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Good.
See, this is what
Did
I
you
would
do
write.
well on that?
Number 1, fitness.
Fitness.
Number 2, fairness. Number 3,
Fortitude.
And number 4 is, well, don't be.
Classic.
Yeah.
Right.
That's not a good.
What is
It's
flaccid?
too much pressure.
Well,
It might be
we'll
a
talk
good
about
thing you don't know.
Well, I want to know, so I want to do it
Maybe
again.
You can
Exactly.
squircle that later.
Very good.
Speaking of
Sorry.
sparkle, so there's a dance that I made up and no,
Well, we'll
they
get
don't
to it,
want to
we'll
help
get to
me
it.
with
We'll
it.
get-
We're
we'll
not
get
gonna do the
to it.
dance
So-
now. I just want you to know
No,
it's
no,
called
we'll
squirrel.
Oh really?
We'll
Okay,
get.
that
You'll
sounds
see it.
okay.
You'll have to do it. But
Alright.
so they have a threesome. They start, or they don't. They start. Liam and
They have a
Amy
threesome.
start kissing, and that really either Karma's really confused about what happened with the kiss between her and Amy, or she got really jealous because of Liam.
I think it was both.
Yeah, I think she got brought back into reality of.
Yeah.
Whoa,
She was
Liam.
like, what is Amy doing right now being so like, because you could even see it in their eyes that Amy was like into it.
Yeah.
And Karma looked scared.
Yeah.
Really
She was
scared.
very nervous.
Yeah.
And then Karma just bails. I can't do this, and leaves. That was my
Yeah, and
soul.
then Liam and Amy
And
like,
scene.
hello.
Yeah.
And scene.
But you did predict that something was going to happen. Or did you predict that
I
they
said-
were going to come up with a scheme for Amy to leave, or did you predict that it wasn't going to happen?
I said it wasn't gonna happen, but I said Amy was the one that's gonna make it not happen.
Right.
She's gonna leave. Like something's
Well, I
gonna
think
happen.
we all thought that.
Yeah, but I also said Amy in this episode is going to stand up for herself, and
And
she
she
in a
did.
way did.
She
took
definitely
charge.
did.
Yeah.
So that was.
She definitely took charge.
Let's go into predictions then.
What are we?
Oh, wait,
well, let's get
hold
into
on.
some interviews.
Yeah.
I wanted to finish predictions and then we can go and then have the rest of the
We'll
rest
do
of
that
the
last.
He's
We'll do that
really
last.
interested in Amy. I can tell.
Like,
Hold
let's
on.
just talk
We'll
about
get there.
Amy for the rest of the
We'll get
time.
there.
Okay, I like her too.
So
She's
that-
my favorite.
That's
Really?
the end of the episode. And was there anything besides the threesome? No cheating.
I didn't even see. I was just listening.
That we missed. That key points.
No, I think that was all that we covered.
Well, Shane turned down Pablo.
Yeah,
that's right.
Oh, we got to talk about that. What's up with that, Shane?
I know. Well, I think Lauren called him out on being a bad person,
right?
And so he really wanted to go out with Pablo, but he just doesn't want to break his heart.
He knew that.
Yeah, he's like, you're actually a good person, and I'm just pretending to be.
But at the same time, you can't believe that you even said it.
Yeah, and that's so that's so like immature of him. Like he's like he couldn't even just like keep it inside. He had to say it, and then run away, and then and leave.
Okay, bye.
Yeah,
with your sequin suit on.
You kissed him at
with
the end,
your
right?
Suit on. Well,
yeah, on the cheek.
On the cheek. Okay, because from that angle, it looked like maybe on the lips or.
Oh well, then yeah.
Really
well,
you're like totally
What if they would have made you kiss him? How that would have been hard.
You know, as an actor, you just always
as an actor.
Okay. No, it was fine. It's not a big deal.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, kissing's okay.
Really?
Yeah.
What if they make you kiss an animal?
Oh my god! I just watched what is it? Something About Mary, and there's a scene where the dog is like licking her teeth. That is, I don't know how I'd be able to do that. I mean, the price would have to be right. I mean,
right.
That's so funny.
I
did like the sequence suit much better than the all black one. I just wanted to throw that out there.
Thank you.
I thought that was a good fashion choice.
Of course, it's Shane.
With his sparkly tie.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
seriously.
Yeah. Shane has to be fashionable in everything.
Always.
He does,
right. Do we want to get into fan questions?
Yeah,
now?
let's do that. Let's knock those out.
All right, let's.
You got a strong fan base.
Yeah,
gotta say.
Super strong,
Huge
which is
shout
awesome. Which is really awesome. There's a large social media.
Of course, we're a part of that because we are huge fans of the show too.
Right.
Good, me too.
Okay, the first one is from Twitter, and it's from @FakingItDaily.
Okay.
He's one of my faves.
It says, "Hey Michael, describe your experience on the show."
Ideal. It was like summer camp. Where we got to just kind of hang out and be around cool people, and honestly, there was not like one bad apple. Everyone was really cool.
Yeah.
From the crew, from the directors to.
It seems like a really good group of people.
It is. Yeah.
I think.
Well, we just see the cast. But.
Yeah. Well, I think because it has a strong message. I feel like everyone is kind of on board with that, and you know, that's what they're fighting for, is this greater message.
Did you eat a lot?
Oh, yeah, of course, always.
Lauren's. I mean, Bailey's at the same thing.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
That's what she did. Was just sat there and ate.
Yeah. Eating's always good.
Yeah, she said one time there was ahi tuna or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, where's our ahi?
Yeah, they hook you up.
With your croquembouche.
Yeah.
All right. So @Adore Carmi, this is kind of a really random question.
Okay.
Have you been to Spain?
To Spain?
To Spain.
Oh, yes, I actually have been to Spain. I've been to Barcelona and Costa Brava, and I love Spain. I can't wait to go back.
It's beautiful. Great weather.
Go to number 3, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You give me the one I can't pronounce.
Army Radenfield.
No,
Amy
Damn it.
Rodenfeld. Amy Rodenfeld at Ramy. I think that's, cool.
Oh, the real Amy Rodenfeld? Wow. She has her own Twitter account now.
Yeah. Did you know
Nice.
that? This is based on a true story.
Wow. Well, no, I'm impressed.
What's your favorite song to sing? She also wants you to know that your cover of Script Me
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
was amazing. By the way.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. My favorite song to sing currently is Sia's Chandelier.
Oh, that is a great song.
Yeah, it's a really awesome
listened to that on
song.
the way here.
Definitely listen to that one. Yeah.
All right, and the next one is from @Volkswagen.
Dope name. That's dope. I like that.
And actually, this is more of a comment.
Oh, okay.
Just wanted to say that he is very influential, and thank you for all you do.
Oh, that's
Sorry,
very
I didn't
See, I
reword
did.
it. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I was like,
Some of them are reworded where it's directly to you.
Yeah.
Just
But it
wanted to
just
say
says
that he
that.
is very influential
For all
and
he
thank
does.
you for all he does. That's what
Oh,
it is.
that's so nice.
And from @FakingOut, if you could play another character, who would he be? And also, what is your favorite line that Shane says?
If I could play another character on the show.
On the show, yeah.
Oh, and it would have to be a guy.
I guess you only have a few
no.
choices.
I guess.
I see you
No,
playing
actually,
Lauren.
I can't think of his name. The guy with the glasses. I like his.
What's
Oliver.
it?
Oliver. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like Oliver. I think he's sweet and kind of nerdy.
And if it was a female, it would be Lauren.
Yeah, Shane is sort of Lauren. Shane is Lauren. the
Oh, yeah,
female-
yeah.
Exactly.
Got
So,
it.
And
exactly.
what's your favorite line that Shane says?
Shane says, well, the line that everyone keeps repeating back to me is that was so cold, your nipples are showing. Ew, made you look. So that was a fun.
Love it. It sounded like he just pressed that recording or something.
Yeah.
Ew.
Well, Joseph Boza from YouTube. What was your first impression when you found out the purpose of faking it with Amy and Karma, pretending to be a lesbian couple?
I mean, I guess I didn't think too much about it. I mean, I just like got the script, and you know, I was more attracted to my character just because I thought he was so original. You know, normally the gay characters like bullied, or you know, they have some sort of like tragic storyline, and you know, it wasn't
but
like that.
You kind of run things.
Yeah, he kind of runs the show
Yeah.
in a lot of ways. But no, I mean, in terms of the storyline, I think a lot of people were sort of apprehensive about it. It's kind of controversial, but I think once you see the show, you know how much heart it has, and that we're dealing with these issues very gently and very carefully. And
Right.
Where do you guys film?
Like a lot of in Burbank and parts of like Glendale, I think.
Okay.
So is it a set?
Pasadena.
Hester High is a set?
Parts of it are a real school, and then parts of it are a set. Yeah.
Okay,
Gotcha.
cool.
Okay, the next one is from @ShiamKings. And what is it like working with the Faking It cast?
Awesome. I love every single one of them, and I can't wait to do a season 2. I want to, at least. Yeah, we'll see.
Find out at the end of this week, or when?
I hope so. I just want to know right away,
Yeah.
as soon as possible. I think we need it.
You
Yeah,
deserve
I
it.
think so.
Yeah, it sounds like the people want it too.
Right, the people do want it.
Yeah.
I think
Keep
it's
seeing all the
trending.
Twitter, the
Yeah.
hashtags that are being trending.
Yeah.
I'm still learning Twitter.
Were you expecting this much
Lingo.
attention from fans?
I mean, you always hope. You always
Right.
hope, because you don't know how it's going to be received. And I think that there is an audience that was wanting this, that was asking and waiting for this. And so I think that they're kind of coming to the forefront and showing their appreciation. Definitely.
Dope.
Yeah.
So let's get throughout this list. Angels in Hope. Angels in Hope. What is your favorite color?
My favorite color. I can't pick a favorite color, but because I like all of them. But I like gray. And I like baby blue.
I was gonna say, what about light blue?
Yeah, baby blue. That's this one.
Okay, and from @MagicalCarmy, what is your favorite thing to do on set?
My favorite thing to do on set is to prank people.
There's
George
on
Clooney
every
on our
set.
hands.
Every set there's a prankster.
Yeah, I kind of like to do that.
What's
That's
one
my
of the worst pranks or best pranks you've done on someone?
thing. Well, I did one to Rita and I did one to Greg, and it was the same thing, but like on at different times. And
Can you tell us what it was?
yeah, I just went into their trailer. I just
it
went into their
safe?
trailer when they didn't know, and they thought they were alone, and then I'd pop out and like scream, and they just like would have a
Would you
small
wait
heart
until they
attack.
settled in?
Yeah, they totally were like chilling. And then one time I ended up switching Katie's trailer with Rita's trailer. Like I took everything out of their rooms, and they didn't even notice.
Really?
They didn't know. They didn't say anything because I think they just assumed that someone changed their
What
room.
did they do when they came in the
officially.
trailer?
Did you ever tell them, or is this?
I did,
how
because
they're
I was like,
set up?
I didn't get
Did you just
anything
notice
from
that?
you guys, and they're like, you did that?
Oh wow!
like,
But
that
when they
was
walked
me.
in the trailer, like, did they do something like out of the ordinary that you didn't think that they were gonna do?
I don't. Yeah. Well, Rita almost fell out of the trailer when I scared her. She's like, "Oh my god!" I actually have a video of it somewhere. Yeah.
Wow.
Gotta share that with us.
So we
Yeah.
got time for one more question. I want you to
right.
pick a number, 10 or 11.
11.
All right. So Sarah E from YouTube wants to know, do you know if your characters Shane and Liam have, like, when they met, and were they always friends before, like Karma and Amy?
Yeah.
Do you know if that's...
We talked about that actually. Greg and I decided that they were like, childhood friends. They probably grew up on the same block. They probably had like sleepovers, and then at some point, like, Shane realized he was gay, and it was just sort of like no big deal.
Right.
I guess.
And then she also asked, "What's your favorite scene that you filmed?"
This is gonna sound weird, but like I actually really like the scene where Liam and Shane are coming back from the Twain and they're walking in the street. I just think that you get a real sense of their friendship,
Right.
And you haven't really seen that all season, and I think it's very unique and special, so it's cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
was
should we
fun.
get into predictions?
Yeah,
now?
let's do it. Let's do some predictions.
Predictions.
Lord Rod Underground.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Cortez, do you want to start?
Well, I actually predicted that Tommy is actually going to tell Lauren about the threesome.
Or the lack of.
Oh yeah, the lack
Or
of.
the lack of, or that it was about to happen.
Yeah, because I kind of tell like when she was through the previews, she was like, you know, really stating that Liam was a what did she call him? What did she call him?
Man whore? Kind of along those lines.
Yeah, something like that.
Womanizer?
Bro douche.
Yeah.
Bro
So I
douche?
kind of feel like Tommy like couldn't hold it in, excuse me, and then end up telling Lauren.
Okay.
I can
Roya,
see that.
what about you?
Crap.
I want to say mine before I say yours because
Do it.
sometimes I
You
feel like
two
you steal
like
mine.
along the
I'd
same
like to
time.
say it
I get into your brain.
Copyright it. It's yours.
Well, so Roya and I have agreed most weeks that we think that Karma's going to realize she has feelings for Amy, but it's going to be too late. And I think that we are approaching that episode now that they're going to break up and Amy's like, for real, it's done. I don't like how you're treating me. And Karma is going to want to actually be with her.
But when you said for real, were you thinking for real as far as the
like,
friendship or
like
just
for real, for real?
Yeah. Right, but I was thinking like
Yeah.
I don't like for real as far as Carmi, but I mean like their friendship too.
Right. I think, you know, you always want something or you want something that you can't have.
Yeah.
Is that the saying? Something like that.
Yeah.
You want your cake and ice cream?
Yeah,
too?
and now that she's had Amy this whole time and now Amy's leaving, she might be like, oh, wow, I had it so good. You know?
I'm going to piggyback on that.
Okay.
Because I like that. That's very true. I think Amy's going to be more of a backbone, like what she had before when she started the threesome with the backbone. She's going to have that for this episode and be in control of her own life versus having Karma tell her, oh, we should do this. Oh, we should do that. Oh, come on, do it for me, please.
Right.
So I think that's what this episode's going to really show.
And I love that so much because in the first 5 episodes, I feel like Amy has gotten the short. I say this
You
every
say
week.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She always gets the shortest end of any stick possible. So I feel like now is her time.
And I
to
think
shine.
she might, either at this episode or the last episode, she's going to call that girl that she met on that website,
yeah,
the
we
dating
liked
website.
her.
But as a friend, and then Karma's going to see it.
Michael, do you have any? You want to confirm any of our predictions?
I cannot confirm any predictions. Can I make some
Turn off the
predictions?
camera.
Yeah, you got
to
some
go?
predictions. If you were tested by
I think that Shane is gonna go on an awesome adventure. No, I don't know. Something fun. I like hearing your guys'
hopefully-
predictions.
Yeah, because we
Cool.
have
Because
no
you know.
idea.
Well, yeah, because I know.
Yeah.
I'm like a magician. I know the secret.
Yeah.
I got a question then for you guys then. Do you think Shane is going to find love in this season? Or we're going to learn more about his
I've
background?
always thought he had like a secret crush on Liam.
I don't
I
believe
did
that
too.
anymore. I don't believe it. As the episode's gone on, at least in this season, I don't think we're going to see it's more of a, we're going to see it more just as a bromance.
bromance?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Michael?
I cannot say. I just love all of it. I love all of the talking.
Okay. All right. Well, Cortez, where can the people find you?
You can find me at Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Cortez G West. Where can we find you, Roya?
You guys can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Hey Roya. That's HeyRoya.
Bam.
Where can we find you, Michael?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. Willett.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Sterling, where can we find you?
Next week, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Sterling Kate.
Bam.
Thank you guys.
cool.
Thank you guys.
See you next
Thank
week.
you.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Thank you for watching AfterBuzz TV on YouTube. For more of your favorite after shows and interviews, subscribe to our channel here, and be sure to share your opinion on the episode in the comment section below here. We'd love to see what you guys are buzzing about. Thanks again. Buzz you later.